up these bass hits. Got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know they get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like what I do wrong, while the market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about cop deed and trades. Life advice meets with scalping plays. Someone so early, now they regret. Man, I should've held, yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little base hits. Small wins, losses, that's it. MNQ 50 out, then it dips quick. In reverses, yeah, that's that trick. We don't go big, we survive this. Funded accounts, and we thrive, kid. Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these base hits. Yeah, just stacking up these base hits. 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 Let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment I ever got. Got bears outside, got chickens too. Trying to trade futures while they eating food. Yeah. Stack it up, don't blow the account. One bad trade and you tapping out. Patience pays, yeah, that's legit. We ain't gamblers, we just hit and quit. NQ crazy, but we adapt quick. Stop, get swept, get it, that's that script. Stay alive, that's a real win. Then tomorrow we trade again. Alright, guys. Go base it. We'll take that. Yeah. Okay. We barely got sleep and keep moving wild with the volume low key. World going up with the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lines.
Hey, we are live. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Let's see here. Let's get everything going here. How's everybody doing? Let's get these banners going. All right, hey, Shikra. Gold is moving today, eh? Let's see. Let's take a quick look at gold here. I'm gonna get rid of the man pad here for a minute. Yeah, let's do that. Gold. Wow, no kidding. Yep, gold's definitely moving today. Up 88 points. Woo. Hey, Lone Wolf, what's up? How are you doing? Thanks for sharing all those videos in the Discord. I like them. It's always nice to see Panda in action. Gonna get the stream open here. Just make sure everything's looking good, sounding good. Looking good. Yep. Nice. Panda's our little hero, sniffing out all the good stuff.
Talking while saying our financial statements, yeah. Mr. Everybody pain. Almost got filled again. So you stop bringing up break even. Market take this, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits. $36, don't waste it. NQ
Okay, let's get some more chill songs going here. Hey, we got about 10 people in YouTube already and 2 people in X piling in. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Rob Miller, how you doing, bro? Just FYI, you're in the vertical stream there. I'm going to send you a link there. I'm going to pin it into the chat. Let's see here. Your channel. Just so it's easier for people to find the mainstream here from the vertical stream. I'll just post it and pin it. Uh-oh, getting some buffering here. Watching too many YouTube channels or what? There we go. There we go. Trading Game, what's up? Yo, how you doing? Any of you guys take any trades so far this evening? Looking like NQ is pretty flat. Shikraj, sorry, is that Shikraj? Yeah. Said gold's moving good, and yeah, look at that, guys. Gold has popped up 88 points here, doing a little bit of a pullback. I haven't updated my levels, so these aren't accurate levels here. So let's do that real quick. I don't know if I'm going to trade gold. I don't really like gold lately. I've been burned too many times. You're sick of all-time highs every day? I don't mind it, right? All you do is just wait for pullbacks and buy it, you know? That's all I did. So I ended up passing 2 Lucid Flex 50K evals today. And basically that's all I did is I waited for pullbacks, got long, and rode it higher. Rhododendron. 30 minutes here, session volume profile. Let's just update these levels just so we know what we're looking at here. If we do end up looking at gold, or if anybody else is looking at it, we'll be a little more well prepared. Gold has been kind of stuck in a bit of a range here, so I don't expect it to go too much higher. You know, if we do get above 46.72, you know, you got a really good case for more bullish action, but currently maybe not. We are in some price discovery. We're above previous day high. Let's delete some of these old VWAPs here. Is that it? Put on some new VWAPs. Okay, style is red. Okay. Now let's put a VWAP also on. What happened to my buttons here? Yeah, my buttons get all moved around for some reason. Long, short, box, trend line over here. Visible range, volume, profile, shout out, arrow. Let's get our previous day VWAP going here. Actually, let's remove that one. We don't need that one. Double click that, turn off the bands. Okay. And this one should be a blue. Yeah, pretty bullish, I would say. Just taking a look at the 30-minute chart. Damn. We are starting to roll over a bit. Looks like the 9 EMA has been support most of the way up here. Where's that actually? That's a first deviation. This is a 9. Where's the 21? 21. I should change color to purple because I've been changing it on the other charts. Okay. Yeah, so we've been kind of holding the 9 EMA on the push up here. Looks like they're holding it again right now. Rob Miller, all-time high trade, the continuation trades. Yeah, exactly. Currently looking at NQ, right? We are flat. This is obviously in some sort of accumulation stage now. Haven't gone anywhere. We've been distributing here for a while. So I would say we had accumulation basically all through this session here. So this was Friday, last week Friday, the overnight session, Monday. So that was all accumulation. We did some manipulation here by this big drop, and then we've been distributing here to the upside for a day and a half now. So yeah. And then this is kind of looks like a peak out candle. We kind of peaked out there, and then we've sort of like pulled back and just kind of gone flat now. So you have to be patient, I think, tonight, guys. Don't really want to take any trades inside this area. Now, if we can get back above the overnight view up here, this red line, I could see us being more bullish. This isn't set yet, this midnight open price, so I'll just move it up there. Angia, hey, good morning to you. How are you? Okay, so I do have a take profit trader account connected here. So I might just copy trade these 2 or 4 accounts. If we do, I might just do all 4 for now. 4 contracts, 4 accounts. Small size base hits, Do you only analyze fair value gaps on the 30-minute chart, or how do you decide which horizon to use? Typically I'm looking, so I look at sort of the higher time frame, like the 15, the 30, or the 1 hour for potential targets on the upside or the downside. But usually I'm trading on, the 5-minute or 3-minute chart. So if I'm looking for continuation trades, I'll either be looking for a pullback into an unmitigated fair value gap or to the VWAP, right? So I've been having a little more success lately, just being patient, waiting for the VWAP. So now that we're actually took VWAP so strong here and we're below, we could think about getting a short continuation on a rejection of the VWAP. So we'll have to be patient though tonight, guys. Like, I don't really think this is a great area to be trading right now. It's pretty tight. I don't know what you guys think about that, but earlier in the morning stream, somebody asked me, "Hey, are we gonna get to 28,200 by the end of the day?" And I was like, you know what, it's a good chance we're gonna do it, but I'm like, I cannot predict that at this point. We were still like 100 points away from it, and sure enough, by the end of the day, we were at the last closing minutes there, we ended up taking 200 and ripping right through it. So yeah, we did make it there. I forget who was asking that now, but we got up to 185, 182-ish, 180, found some resistance, pulled back, and then market on close imbalance came in, and they just ripped this thing all the way up to 28,250-ish. So Hey, Clee, how are you? Back to 28,300 tonight, you think? Well, I mean, we're pretty much there. Now, whether or not we're going to hold it or we're going to reject and go lower, yeah. We're definitely, I mean, I definitely think we're going to be hitting 28,300 at some point. Good evening to you. Let's look at these lower time frames, see if we have any bearish fair value gaps or bullish fair value gaps, and it looks like we don't. So we do have these ones here from the gap. So we might end up going to close the gap tonight, guys, which would be down to 28,200. Lately, anytime we've been gapping up like this, we haven't necessarily filled it right away. It usually, the other day it came like in London, like pretty late in London. But now that we've kind of made this huge pump and we've had this sort of extended rejection candle here, I could definitely see us pulling back further. We found some support here at previous day high. So if we can take previous day high, I don't see why we can't head a little bit lower, maybe to close the gap here down to 212. So we got about a 40 point gap there from previous day high down to close the gap. Anyways, we're going to 30,000. Earnings have been stellar for tech. Yeah, it probably will. But short term, long term, we're definitely going there in the next couple days, next week. We might need a deeper pullback before we end up ripping there. You know how they like to manipulate, but unless it dumps, it was quite the pop earlier. Yeah, exactly. Huge pop. Savage. Hey, what's up? Cop Maps. Why is your screen like a mobile phone? Hey, if you see, there's a link in the comment section there. If you want to click on the link, it'll bring you over to the mainstream where everybody else is. So I'm just doing that because, you know, some people are flipping through on their phone, and if they're just scrolling through shorts, then they can see this, and if they sort of like the vibe or whatever, they can always pop over to the mainstream. So click the link pinned in the comment section there and hop on over. Phil Al Craxon. Hey, bro. I'm Mark Zuckerberg? No. Am I that white? Am I that pale? But I'd love to take over his bank account if I could, you know? Can you go over the Trump tweet? I did not see it, but I will definitely. Oh yes, he said, based on the request of Pakistan and other countries, the tremendous military success that we have had during the campaign against the country of Iran, and additionally the fact that the great progress has made towards complete and final agreement with representatives of Iran, we have mutually agreed that while the blockade will remain in full force and effect, Project Freedom, the movement of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, will be paused for a short period of time to see whether or not the agreement can be finalized and signed. President Donald J. Trump. And yeah, that was the pop. That was shortly after, what time was this? 15:50. New Zealand unemployment rate. Explosions were heard in Keshem Island, Bandar Abbas, and Bushehr, Iranian media. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but there's some bombs. And then there's Trump's tweet. So there we go. The pop got you? Oh, sorry, bro. Adam, what's up? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Saba, what's up? Hey. Yeah, those kind of like these news situations, they're bad news, right? Speaking of Trump, I want to compliment you again for earlier on staying professional when it got extremely political. Hey, yeah, no worries. I know how people's views on this stuff can be pretty critical, and to be honest, it's hard to have conversations with people of the opposite views. So I try to stay as neutral as possible. I don't want to create tension on the stream, but I'm definitely open to hearing both sides of the story. You know, I have my own opinion. You know, my opinion differs a bit from Nick, but you know, I'm also Canadian, right? So I have a different point of view. So you know, I get media that's, and because I lean slightly conservative, right? With at least with my current government, I would like to see the conservatives get in to see what they can do, because they're talking some good stuff. They want to make some changes. So yeah. But I try not to, you know, Nick's he's got some good strong opinions, right? So he's a good guy. He means well, but yeah, he doesn't hold back, you know. So that's Nick for you. Gotta love him. No, Nick is not pro-Trump. He's American, and he is sort of against a lot of the stuff that Trump has done. So, but again, like, he has a different insight on things, right? On personal, you know, his personal take, because he is an American citizen and I'm a Canadian, and I only get fed media from, you know, whatever, from my algorithm, right? So I don't know the full story, but in some sense I like what Trump's doing. In other things, you know, I don't necessarily agree. So I'm just a little bit, you know, neutral. Yeah. What's the trade plan tonight? Staying flat for now, Saba. Just, you know, we're just not really doing much here. I'm kind of paying attention to the overnight VWAP here, this red line. Now, if we end up bouncing up here and finding resistance at the 310 area, get rejections or small candles or a big wick above, and then it comes back down, then I'll be looking to possibly get in short. And then same idea as if we end up breaking above the VWAP with a nice strong move, closure above the VWAP, then we can think about trying to trade back towards the highs, right? So that's kind of my take. Now, again, we can also look at the previous day high here, which has been support. We've had this wick here. We had basically a double bottom right there. And then we have the gap below, right? So if we end up breaking below previous day high with some momentum and get a nice strong closure below and high volume, I will be potentially looking to trade to close the gap. So between, you know, this is a gap here, 28,245 down to 28,213. So those are the kind of the three scenarios, I guess, at this point. So Trump is overbearing for some people. I love Trump. Yeah, you know what? I find him, you know, it's kind of refreshing how straight up he seems to be to me, and I just find that as a rare take on a political person, right? Like, he has like no filter. He'll just, whatever comes to his mind, he just says it, you know. So I feel like because he's so like that I feel like I'm a little inclined to like believe him, sort of, right? But again, I only know half the story. I'm Canadian, right? So I've tried to focus less on the US side of stuff, and I try to focus a little bit more on what's happening in Canada, because we got our own problems. We don't need to be worrying about Trump over here. We need to be focusing on what's going on in Canada, right? So, hey, you're welcome. Is it Saba? Saba? For me, I like most of what Trump does as well, but like any other president, nobody's perfect. They all have their flaws. Yeah, exactly, right? Keith Matthews, that's called verbal diarrhea. Oh, yeah, that is. That's a good description. That's definitely a good description. I like it. Verbal diarrhea. Force Fed ZL1, I got blindsided on that pop to 27,464 all the way up here, right? Oh yeah. Had a stop in place, but Trade of 8 blew through it and never executed. I was down bigly and scalped here and there, and now I'm down 150. Nice job. Nice job. You know what? Okay, so you know, slippage happens, right? And usually when that happens is because the algorithms are so fast that they pull the orders out of the way. So even though price goes all the way up here, there's not a whole lot of contracts that get filled. And because we're like sort of in a lineup, when we put our orders in there, we're sort of in a lineup, right? So as price is going up like that, and you know they pull all the orders, not a lot of orders are actually getting filled at those prices, and then that's why it'll like you'll get slippage basically, right? Did it like not take your order at all, or did it just like slip it and put it way like your stop actually happened like way up there, way high near the top or something? Just curious. Mine was plus 600, then mine is 2100. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, bro. That's rough. That's why in this market we always need to make sure we have a safety stop going, right? Didn't take it at all. So that probably means it was a limit order, right? Instead of a market order. So if you have a stop limit, then sometimes it'll just pass it, right? Because if there's not enough orders at that price and it just rips right through it, it won't pick it up. So you're still on the fence about going short? Yeah, right? I mean, technically we should probably be mostly looking for longs. The only way I would be looking for a short, like I said, is if we either find a really strong rejection at the 300s, we could do like a sort of a short scalp. But I won't be holding any shorts for an extended period of time, right? We're looking for, you know, 5, 10, 15 points maybe, you know, like at least putting our stop into profit as soon as possible. So yeah, I've had that happen before. A long time ago, the very first time I experienced a big slippage like that was I was trading penny stocks, and I was pretty new, and I got into a trade where there was really low volume, and basically the price just passed my stop loss. It just skipped over it and just kept going. I had a limit order. It was pre-market too, but I didn't have a stop loss, but I had a limit order set, and it literally just like hopped over my order basically and just kept going. So yeah, that was the first time I experienced it, probably way back in 2018 or 19 or something. So I don't remember. It was definitely around $1,000, something like that, because I think I had about 100 shares or something. So Marky Mark, the market maker, playing games. Right? So yeah, so limit orders, and sometimes if you had a market order, right, then sometimes it's just going to get filled at a really bad spot, because by the time your market order gets put through, prices moved so quickly, and there is that like slow delay of, you know, from the time that the market order gets sort of like the stop gets activated for how long it takes for the order to get to the market, right? So depending on how fast this candle was, you know, it could definitely cause lots of slippage even with a market order, right? But yeah, this is that's a crazy move, right? Like How many points was that? 168 points. Oh, this is what nightmares are made of, right? When you're, if you're like, okay, well, we're finding some nice resistance here. We're creating some wicks here. It's starting to look a little weak. Let's try a short here, and then I'm sure some people blow accounts on that for sure, especially if you had any size. That's another reason why we should be keeping our size down to like between 1 and 3 micros, right? Because on a pop like that, 1 micro is 162, 63, 20, $320, right? On 1 micro. So 2 micros, $600 and $700, right? Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Horsehead. Somebody did actually picked up a couple accounts today using my code. So I hope it wasn't from that. But I appreciate the support regardless, guys. Thank you so much. You're trading 3 minis, Rob Miller? Whoa, careful. Hopefully you're trading a 150K account or have a large personal capital account. Yeah, some accounts for sure were roasted on that move, yes. I've been trying to get TPT. I don't have enough followers to get TPT. Like my audience isn't large enough yet. I've applied probably like 5 times to get TPT accounts. So I currently only have Lucid and top 1 futures. So obviously you guys all know Lucid, but if you're looking for another option, there's a top 1 futures here. We got these elite access new accounts. They're limited time. They're trying it out. They're $40 no matter what size, 25, 50, 100, 150. So it's $40 to get in. And then if you pass it, depending on how large the account is, there is an activation fee. So that's kind of like if you're new and you're looking to get into an account, these ones are pretty cheap. You can do that, but then keep in mind that once you pass it, there would be an activation fee. So for example, $359, still pretty cheap compared to like, if you go instant funded, 150K, it's $470, right? After the discount code using MBT. So $359. So you're looking at like about $400, right? Versus $470. So you can save a little bit of money by going elite access. But typically I recommend, anyone who's a little bit more advanced and they're looking to go straight to funded, then I would say the instant sim funded and the Ignite instant funded are the way to go. They used to have the straight to funded Sim Pro account, but the rules were not very good. They had a equity stability score on that one for their stops, and that means like the biggest losing day and the biggest winning day is your like consistency score. So if you lose 300 and your biggest winning day is winning 300, your consistency score is 600, right? So then if it's a 20% or a 15% consistency score, you got to multiply that if it's 20% times 5. So that's how you get your 3,000 profit target. So Ignite's pretty good. Ignite's the one that I trade. I have a 150K Ignite instant funded account. They do have a 15% consistency score. Yes, Ignite instant funded. Let me just double check that I'm talking about the right one that I have, right? Yeah. Let me just log in here real quick to the top 1 features. Yeah, Ignite instant funded. So the nice thing is they really upped their trailing drawdown. So you can actually get 6,000 drawdown on the 150Ks, which is 1,500 above the typical drawdown that you would find, right? So I guess you might not be able to see it clearly because of my picture, but oops. I gotta break this up here, separate views. There we go. Yeah, so 3,000 drawdown or daily loss limit, 3,000 daily loss limit, 6,000 drawdown, and then the typical target of 9,000, which is typical for 150K accounts, and it has a 15% consistency score. The price is reasonable too, $479 after the discount. That's the big account. Or you can go with the instant sim funded, which this one comes in at $470. What? Cheaper. Oh, because end of day 7.7. Huh. You have more daily loss limit in the instant sim funded. 470, 479. I always thought, for some reason, I thought the Ignite instant funded was cheaper. But I guess it's because you can scale it up in these ones. So you can have 10 accounts in this one. And you can only have 3 accounts in the instant sim funded. So but yeah, if you're passing your evals and you want to go straight to funded, I would definitely recommend as top 1 futures is one of the ways to go. But I think it's the so it's just a consistency score to the payouts, Rob. So if you go the instant sim funded and you have to get to the 3, let's use this one for an example, the 50K instant sim funded, you're gonna have a $3,000 profit target, and then I think you can take a better payout in the Ignite, and that's why it's more expensive. I'd have to double check the rules, but I think they might have a better, higher payout cap on the Ignite instant funded. That would be why it's more expensive. So, yeah. So basically, it just goes by the consistency score, right? So you're gonna have to trade it 5 days at least, right, to get a payout, because you need to meet that 20% consistency. If you're shooting for a 3,000 target, you got to get 600 times 5 would be 3,000, and that would reach the 20% consistency. And you can trade 5 of these 50Ks, and only 3 of the 100 and 3 of the 150Ks. That's the one big difference here too, is you can scale up a lot more on the Ignite instant funded. If MES can't break 73.10, then I might try short. Let me see MES here. Let's see. Let me just refresh this chart here, because I just want to make sure it's updated all my levels correctly. And it looks like it logged me out. Oh, okay, logging me back in there. You've got to pump it up, pump it up, yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically we are below VWAP. So, I mean, yeah, shorts could come into play here. We're flirting with previous day high. We could target sort of the value area high as another level. But so far we've been, if you look at the whole trading session today, this is on the 30-minute chart. So ever since these lows, we got above the 9 EMA, which is this sort of white line, and we've been basically holding it the whole time. We did dip a little bit below it there, and we're still kind of holding up on the 9 EMA. So it is a little sketchy to be shorting here. But like, if we can get a strong closure below, like not a doji candle, but like a nice strong candle below, then maybe we could consider attempting a short. But look at, even here, we did get below previous day low, right? Or previous day high. We did have a nice strong push there, bounced up, rejected. Technically that would be like a signal to take a short, but then how far did we go? We only went like 4 points below. So I don't know that the value in the shorts are there, right? So I would almost want to wait for value area high to get broken before I'm looking at shorts on ES, just because ES is looking pretty strong. to me, you know, like it's looking pretty good. Wait, what? Clicked the wrong one. Let's get some other tunes going here. Where is the... No, not that one. I'm looking for Basic Gambit. Looks price wants to fill the value gap above the 300 level. The fair value gap above 300. Yeah, just be aware that we got the VWAP up there at 309, so look for a potential rejection at that point. Since we've kind of broke down, you know, I can see that our overnight VWAP might be resistance. We do have this unmitigated fair value gap here, right? So I don't know if you guys know the difference between, that's one thing I haven't really talked about much, but so if you can see this fair value gap, right? We had the push down, but then we've kind of mitigated almost 50% of this fair value gap. So that makes it less valid, right? Because we've already dipped into it. Now this one right here is unmitigated. As you can see, there's been no price retrace into this fair value gap. And it's kind of lining up with the VWAP. So I would be interested to see if we end up inverting this guy. That's super bullish. And if we end up getting up there, we might just reject off this one here at the 320 area. So keep that in mind, guys. You know, not to say that this one won't reject, you know, this fair value gap, because we've already mitigated it. So, but just typically these unmitigated ones, at some point price wants to go mitigate it, right? So whether or not it's going to reject there or not, well, you'd have to wait to see what happens when price gets over there. But just keep that in mind, that if price hasn't ever retraced into that fair value gap, there's a good chance it might go there. So did I see you on CT stream earlier? Who's CT? OT? Who is CT? Sorry. Oh, Skeletor. Okay, you're asking me. I'm like, I don't think I was on it. But yeah, who is CT? Is it Oh, it's all good. No worries, bro. People are here because they like to hang out. So if they want to go, I'm not going to hold anyone hostage here. Yeah, it's all good. No worries. If you know anything about us and this stream, like we're here because we like the peaceful, nice stream vibe, you know. Oh, hey, I appreciate that. That's quite the compliment, ForceFed. Appreciate that so much. I watched the stream from this morning with Nick, and Butcher appeared. Nice. Yes, crypto. I have traded crypto in the past. What was that? What's the one? I'm trying to remember the platform that went under. I lost about $900. I had $900 in that one when when it went under. It was a pretty big scandal not that long ago. Yeah, Nick in the pre-market, right? I'm loving that he's getting on there earlier. Yeah, FTX. Yes, FTX. And you know, I'm a long-term Bitcoin holder. So I've invested some money into Bitcoin. I own some Solana. I own some XRP, and some other. I ended up getting a couple bag holder on some meme coins and this and that. So it's been a while since I've been over looking at that stuff. Kyle Shies? I trade crypto but never tried stocks. Not sure if it's a good idea. Definitely is, bro. Check out futures. Like, futures are the way to go. So if you've ever traded stocks, you know, like, for example, you get to the desk in the morning, you're ready to go. So you get out your scanner and you see what's popping up on the day. You want to see what's gapping up and what's gapping down, right? And then you got like 6 to 10 different tickers you got to watch. And you got to weed through them and figure out which one is going to be the best one to trade on the day. So you have like, you know, like maybe a 2 in 6 or it's 2 in 10 chance of picking the right stock to trade, right? So the nice thing about futures is you get here, you have ES, NQ, and possibly YM. And if you wanted to, like, when you're a beginner, I just recommend just sticking with ES. And you just watch the one indice, and then you get rid of that whole digging through different tickers and everything. And then, you know, with prop firms, it's a very low cost to get in, right? So for example, these Lucid accounts, you can get into these guys for, you know, $70 here for a 25K flex account, which has 1,000 drawdown and 1,250 target to pass. There's no activation fee. So if you pass this account, you can get to funded. And then after that, it's 5 days. Funded rules is 5 days of $100 in profit, and you can take a payout. So that's really good. The other thing is when you're trading futures, like these on these, you know, the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, all of the orders are going through one exchange. So there's no dark pools, there's no hidden orders. I mean, obviously there can be orders that people are not putting on the market yet that are ready to go, sort of like stop orders activated. But just in general, it's very centralized, so you don't have to worry about some like crazy outside, you know, outside orders. And yeah, and it's very clean, right? The market's clean, unless you get caught in a Trump candle. So yeah, gold's been pumping for 5 hours. Yeah. Clee, the other channel, put me in the VIP room for no reason, accused me of being someone else. He's a bit arrogant anyway. Well, who's that? What other channel? Random user, I have a big C and I make big profits. All right, bro. Good for you, random user N9P. Good for you. Good for you. Guys, I don't know if you've joined the Discord, but I am doing a giveaway on Sunday. So if you guys are looking to get in on the giveaway, just gotta hit the link in the description there. Join the Discord. Once you get in the Discord, there's a channel. It's called a giveaway entry. If you go there, there's a little link. There's a little form you fill out. So all you got to do is fill it out once. There's only a couple rules involved. I'll be giving away 4 Lucid eval accounts, 25K eval accounts every Sunday for the next 4 Sundays. So if you want to pop into the giveaway entry portal there and then just fill out the form, you will be entered for the giveaway. The only rules are, one is you have to be in a country that allows, you know, Lucid allows you to trade from. Second thing is you got to be live on the stream. So like when we do the giveaway, you got to be there. And the third one is that you cannot win it 2 weeks in a row, right? So if you win on the first week, you have to wait till the third week for your name to be able to win again. So we won't take your name off the list or anything. It'll stay on the list. But if you end up winning on another, you know, like on another, like say you win the first week, you get the 25K account. And then on the following Sunday, you're in the entry. Finally getting a little pop here, guys. There, we're heading to that unmitigated fair value gap here, 317. So let's keep an eye here what happens on this VWAP in this 317, 319 area. Hey, Dad's in the house. What's up? Hi, gang. Cop maps. Did you end up coming on over to the full size stream? Just curious. Find a little resistance there at the VWAP, but you know, basically, if we can get above the VWAP and we're starting to look strong, the buys will be back in plays here. So if you know the VWAP very well, typically we don't like to long below the VWAP. We're looking for shorts below the VWAP, and then we're looking for longs above as a basic rule of thumb. Probably can't be from Somalia. Yeah. There is some countries that don't allow it, right? So you just joined. Thanks for that. Made all your monies tonight on gold? Whoa. What a move. Yes, Lafta. What a move. You're no kidding, right? And it's still going, hey? Damn. Since I saw it was pulling back. We held the 9 EMA at 46.40, and now we're up at 58. Damn, 18 points from when I looked at it to when I looked away. Sheesh, man. We should have kept watching that. Look at that. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if I said we've been holding the 9 EMA there the whole way up. Then this candle, I was watching this candle. I'm like, damn, it's kind of holding it. And then I looked away, and look at that. Freaking continued up here. Where are we on the daily? Oh, we're in a daily bearish fair value gap right now. Wow, that was a big nasty candle day, hey? Nasty sell-off day, January 30th. I've been burnt too many times trading gold. It's the pullbacks can be serious, and you can lose a lot of money pretty fast. So is cheating using the 9 EMA? It's up $100, 558 to 658. No kidding, almost exactly. Ranja is that Ranja the same Ranja with the slightly different name now? Gold always eats your lunch. Yeah, that's why I've blown too many counts or taken too many big losses trying to trade gold. So I've just been staying away from it, guys. I don't trust it. The pullbacks are nasty. So if you can figure out where to enter on the pullbacks, then you can make lots of money. But yeah. Hey, we got 80 people in the stream already. Jeez, guys, it's only 8 p.m. my time, so 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. Oh, there's Ranja. Okay, that's a different Ranja. Ranja P boy. That's a fake Ranja. How dare, right? How dare. Yeah, silver was insane for a while there, wasn't it, Kyle? Oh, it's 4 a.m. there, bro? Why are you still awake, man? Shouldn't you be going to sleep?
reckless. Base hit stack, get a growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG field and we press it. NQR, but we stay composed.
Right, Plurd? Look at gold. Holy shoot, gold. Plurd JCOM.
Mustang trader, base hits only. Trade like a lotto. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like another.
Portugal. Hey, you're in Portugal? My mom and my sister are there right now. My sister and her husband are there right now in Lagos. And my mom's with them visiting. So they are vacationing there. They ended up buying an apartment in sort of like near the beach in Lagos. So that's what they're doing right now. They're in Portugal. Oh man, I want to go there so bad. It seems amazing. It's beautiful, beautiful. Lagos is your favorite city? Nice. I'm in Canada, crypto. I'm about 1 hour outside of Vancouver, British Columbia. Yeah, my dad's here too. That's my dad in the chat, everybody. Right there. Nice. Oh, are we gonna take the VWAP here? We do. Let's take a look, see where the orders are on the book map here, guys. So we do have some orders up at 28,350, which is way up here at the 1 standard deviation above the VWAP. So if this trend continues, that could definitely be a target. We got 458 contracts, or no, sorry, 73 contracts up at 28,350. Looks like some of them are algorithm orders, but they're there. And then we do have some below 28,212. What is the gap level here? This is 212. Look at that. So we got orders sitting right on the gap fill area. We do have a 5-minute bearish fair value gap here, so we could potentially wait for an inversion on this bearish fair value gap to trade it short, maybe back down to previous day high, and just be careful there if we end up taking a short, because they might just sweep that and then go back up, or if they want to come back all the way down and fill the gap. So does your dad like wine? No, he likes beer. AMD beat earnings after the bell, up 16%. Nice, nice. Wow, guys, 82 people in the stream already, guys. Thank you for coming. And it looks like we have about 10 in the vertical stream. If you guys are in the vertical stream and you want to join the party over on the full size stream, we do have the link to the full size stream in the comments section there pinned. So feel free to pop on over if you want to. You're welcome to stay obviously in the vertical stream, but you don't get to see the full view. So on the full stream, we got book map and the trading view chart. And then most of the people are over here talking in the comment section. So, hey, Pamela, good evening to you. How are you doing? If they're in Portugal and they want very good food and wine, tell them to go to Evora. I'm gonna put your comment on the stream, and then I'm gonna take a picture and send it to them. Too slippery, slip through hands. Not gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it'll take your stops. Stack highs, liquidity sits. Stack lows, yeah, we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Chat go wild when the candle's long. Yeah, that's the song.
green on the screen, but we stay calm, cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex, we here long-term, respect the step. Trade like an adult, don't move recklessly.
They're probably sleeping right now, obviously, but they'll get it in the morning. So, how's your life change after acquiring 1K subs? Hasn't really changed much, but let's see. Did it? But it feels good. It feels good. It's nice to be there. So I appreciate all the support from you guys, of course.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting loud right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Flag pattern forming, kinda looks clean. 5 green candles, yeah, you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking wild, saying no financial statements. Missed the entry by a tick. Pain almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even. Market, take it, market even. I'm just stacking little basics. Yeah. 36 bucks, don't waste it. MQ sweet, no stops, then it rips quick. You blink once, man, you miss it. We don't chase highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay lit. Just stacking up these base hits. Got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know that it'd get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like what I do wrong, while the market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about KID in trades. Life advice, Mr. Scalp in plays. Someone sold early, now they regret. Man, I should have held. Yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green, then 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little basics. Yeah, small wins, big losses, that's it. MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick, then reverses. Yeah, that's that trick. We don't go big, we survive this. Funded accounts, yeah, we thrive, kids. Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these base hits. Would let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment I ever got. Got bears out.
Yeah, Bitcoin's been pumping too, right? Bitcoin pumping, so ES is gonna pump. There's that red 5-minute gold. Oh yeah, there we go. Those are some of those candles that I don't like to be in. Dave is a star now. He can't go in public, and has been stuck in his house since. Yeah, yeah. All those 1,000 people, you know, they're everywhere. Okay, we're taking a view off here, guys. Let's keep an eye on this now. Starting to look bullish if we're gonna get some continuation here.
We just getting loud right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go.
So we are tapping into that unmitigated fair value gap on the 3-minute chart there. That definitely was the trade right there for the small long. So let's just keep an eye here. We did take it. We did take that candle with a pretty high volume there too. So let's watch for a retest of the VWAP. We could think about attempting a long here maybe. This candle, we've got to wait for this candle to close though, so that we can at least guarantee that this is a bullish fair value gap. Come on, just pump. Yeah.
Yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green, then 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little basics.
Hey, we're up to 1,030 subscribers, guys. So we put on a few subscribers already tonight. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Sorry, getting caught up on these. This is great, Honolulu. Do you think we'll go to 500 possibly in the middle of the night or near the market open in New York Open? Hard to say. I'm not really good at predicting that far away. I mean, it's always possible, but there looks like there's quite a bit of resistance up above these highs, right? Above 392. So we'll have to see how it ends up playing out, but there's always that chance. There's always a chance. Hey, thanks, Crypto. Appreciate it. This is great. You're in the vertical stream, so if you want to pop on over to the full-size stream, just click the link that's pinned in the comment section there. It'll bring you over to the main channel.
Got a system.
We're also, yeah, I did see that earlier. We were in a 1 hour bearish fair value gap, unmitigated bearish fair value gap here, right at the VWAP. So we might have just went up just to deal with this unmitigated fair value gap before they end up going lower, but let's try to be patient here a little bit. If we end up inverting that guy, that could be a good indicator that you know, the bulls are actually stepping it up here. So just mark this guy up here. Well, oops, let's mark it orange. So if we get this candle to close up here above the top of this fair value gap, it'll turn into a inverted fair value gap. Finally breaking out though here. Wishing we got in there earlier at the VWAP. Did anybody jump in that at the VWAP? I was a little too slow to act there. You said the same thing to me when I was said 28,200, so I think that means yes. Yeah, I mean, everything is saying, it is showing that we're bullish, right? It's just, I don't like to try to predict, you know, prices that far away, especially when it's in like price discovery, right? So we did end up getting to that level, didn't we? We got to the 28,200. But yeah, there's just no guarantee, right? And when you're that far away from a price, like, it's basically a flip of a coin if you're going to be right or not, right? So Topple Fiddle got in at 290. Oh, nice. So you took a long way back there. Hey, nice. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that was, to me, that was in a bit of a no trade zone. But I mean, I guess you could have framed this as like a potential flag or something that could be breaking out, right? So as we took off there, boom, we're taking off, right?
No shortcuts, no magic formula.
So we have this bullish fair value gap that's lining up with the overnight VWAP, and then if this candle closes here in 30 seconds up here, then this will be an inverted fair value gap from back here.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But the market,
14 seconds left.
you don't care. Yeah. Everybody got a system.
Oh, you saw the bull flag? Nice.
Got a story.
Even though it's kind of a bear flag, right? Because
Think you are.
I mean, because we were selling off, so the pole of the flag is sort of like here. But you know, since we found support, pretty strong double bottom there, bounced up. Maybe this is the pole for the flag, right? So we did not invert that fair value gap just yet, guys. As you can see, it kind of popping in and out there from the view. As the price was pulling back there, it might come back on here for a second. if we dip back down a little bit.
I ain't saying it's fake, I ain't saying it's true, but if you risk too much, it'll humble you. Seen the hype build up, seen the fall back.
There you go. You can see it again there. And it's gone.
So I keep it simple, I keep it tight. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend, heard the lore. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions
Hi,
there,
Ralph.
but my P&L like, you
Hi,
sure
Ralph.
you care? Drawing liquidity,
Ralph wants to say hi to everybody. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hey, bud.
wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still do next day's is. I ain't here to hate, I'm just keeping it real. If it works for you, then go get your deal.
Hey, everybody. Ralph in the house. What's up? Hey, guys. Hey.
Ain't no guru gonna trade your hand.
Uh-oh.
Ain't
You
no
gonna poop?
system gonna make you a man. It's discipline, patience, loss you accept. It's the trade you skip, it's the risk. Your dreams and them candles. Say it's all control, smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see. No fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own. No shortcuts, no magic formula, just you and the chart.
Trade your own story.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But the market, they don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles. Say it's all control, smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see. No fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own. He said liquidity grab, yeah, I heard that line. Every wick is set up, if you got enough time. But I seen good men lose trying to read them signs. While the market kept moving like it's blind to design. Talking about they hunt your stops like it's all a game. Like some shadow in the dark really knows your name. I ain't saying it's fake, I ain't saying it's true, but if you risk too much, it'll humble you. Seen the hype build up, seen the fall back quick. From this is the way to man, this ain't it. So I keep it simple, I keep it tight. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend, heard the lore. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Drawing liquidity cool, I get that. But drawdown hit, where the lesson at? Wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still do next day's is. I ain't here to hate, I'm just keeping it real. If it works for you, then go get your deal. But I seen too many stuck in the script while the market.
Your dog watch my dog. Nice. So I don't know if you guys know, but Ralph, that's my French bulldog. He's 10 years old. He has a disc degenerative disease. So he had to get surgery on his spinal cord because he started dragging his hind feet. So they did a surgery on his spine. Basically, they described his spine sort of as like a cobblestone road, and it should be a lot more uniform, and it wasn't because it was kind of all whatever, it's all damaged. So we got him surgery then, and about 9 months later after his first surgery, he was shaking his head, and he ended up slipping a disc in his neck. So he had to get a second surgery. So after the first surgery, he was still able to walk. And then, unfortunately, after the second surgery, his hind legs basically kind of became useless. So he's not very mobile. I got to carry him around. I got to squeeze his bladder for him to pee. So I picked him up there to show you guys, and then he started kicking his back legs. And whenever he does that, it's because he has to poop, right? So, so I like ran him over to the bathroom and let him go. And then, and not only that, but then I just put him in the shower and I squeeze his bladder for him to pee and then wash the pee down the shower. But yeah, so trials and tribulations of having a sort of, I guess you could call him a lame French bulldog. He's not lame because he's so cool, but not in that sense. But in the lame sense that his back legs don't work, right? He's 10 years old. Yeah, he turned 10 on November 11th. And then, he spent about 2 years battling pneumonia, probably because due to his lack of mobility, he started getting some like water in his lungs. That ended up turning into an abscess. So we were battling that for almost 2 years. Finally, he has kind of overcome that. But then after that, he freaking got a skin problem because he's been on antibiotics too long. He got some sort of bacterial skin infection. So now we're battling that. So if it's not one thing, it's the other with this poor guy. Last time you put Ralph on stream, NQ mooned, and it looks like it's doing it again. Yeah, he's a strong dog for sure. He's a battler. He's been fighting. From my point of view, he's still happy. He's still hungry. Relatively, in a good state. So we keep him going as long as possible. But this guy costs an arm and a leg. But nothing I wouldn't do for my good little buddy there. So I got 2 dogs. I also have a Great Pyrenees, which is like that's Frank. He's pure white and he's about 150 pounds or so. Gold recovered that whole pullback there, bounced all the way up 46.59, and then started rejecting back down towards a little bit, so down a couple points. So that's my story about Ralph. Yeah, they are common for Frenchies. So I had him on chicken. He got skin problems. I got him on to fish. It was better. Then he got skin problems. Then now he's on kangaroo. So, but the vet basically told me that they think it's a bacterial. They're saying it's a bacterial infection because sometimes in the middle of the night he ends up pooping. And I don't find it until I wake up in the morning, right? So then he ends up laying on his poop sometimes. So I think that's I suspect that's why he ended up getting the skin infection. That we're now been on antibiotics for probably 2 or 3 months. So 3 months maybe now, just treating that. And then I also have like a topical cream and sort of like a spray to spray on the affected areas, and then I give them Epsom salt baths with medicated shampoo. So yeah, fun times. No regrets though. So we do have this inverted fair value gap here, guys. Are we gonna bounce off of this? Is the question here. We're gonna watch here for a little bit of support. I was on antibiotics for a year. Feel for the buddy. Yeah, I mean, your immune system just gets sort of weak when you're on antibiotics for so long, right? And then that's part of the reason why I think his skin problem kind of, as soon as I took him off the antibiotics for the lung issue, then the skin problem just like exploded. So then we got him onto a different antibiotic just to deal with the skin. Oh, poor guy. And now he's sleeping because he got a poop, he got some water, and well, was that it for the entry there, guys? I don't know.
No shortcuts, no magic formula, just you in the chart.
Trade your own story.
Hey, we got 100 people watching right now. Holy smokes, guys. We got 97 people in the channel and 3 people in X. Welcome anybody who's new. We do have 11 people in the stream. So if you guys are looking to hop over to the main stream, There is a link pinned in the comment section there. This is great. I jumped in at 294 for a long. 294. Nice job. Nice job. Beautiful, beautiful. That is great, Honolulu for life. You went stop break even. You're riding this out. Nice, nice. Yeah. You use the 200 EMA and the 50 SMA VWAP, 14 and 21 EMA. Yeah, those are all solid numbers or solid indicators. Very nice time for a giveaway, Butcher. So the next giveaway is on Sunday, brother. So we are, if you want to get in, take part in the giveaway. I only have 4 accounts right now, so I basically am planning to give them away every Sunday for the next 4 Sundays in a row. So if you go to the bio in the write-up of the stream, there's a link to the Discord. Join the Discord. In the Discord, you head over to the lounge, and then from there you'll be able to see the giveaway entry tab. So just go there, hit the link. There's a little form to fill out. You only have to fill it out one time, and you will be entered on all of the giveaways. There's only a couple rules. One is you got to be there when we do the giveaway to get it. Number 2 is you have to be in a country that allows you to trade with Lucid, because they're accounts. And the third thing is you can only win one per week. So if you win it on the first week, you can't win it on the following week. But on the third week, you'll be able to win back in the stream. So Butcher is giving away 5 passes to a VIP party at his house, I heard. Yeah, let's do it. Big party. Who's close to Mission that wants to come out here though, right?
Trade your own story.
Gonna have to set up a meet and greet here though sometime soon. So that's also in the Discord. There's a little meetup or a event schedule or meetup section that we'll be posting for get together. I got to get in with my good buddy Randy there. He trades with ASFX TV, Randy Baines. If you guys want to see him, I can also link it here. Give you guys a little show. So this is Randy. He's a high school friend. He trades with ASFX TV. They're a paid subscription. You can join them for 1 month for free at ASFX TV. If you search that, you should be able to find the link. It's you can get in there free. So this guy's a good guy to follow if you want to see some stuff. He has 1,080 subscribers, something, 686 videos. He's also one of the hosts of a prop firm prop firm podcast called Behind the Charts, which is also a pretty cool one if you guys are looking for something to watch in your days off or whatever when you're away from the charts. So check these guys out here, prop firm Behind the Charts. They're basically people that are relatively new traders, within a couple years, talking to other people who are in the similar timeline of journey. This is Christine here, and drawing a blank right now for some reason. Thomas over here, and then Randy. He's not in this one particularly, but as you can see here, definitely check out Behind the Charts podcast. There's Randy, that's Christine, there's Thomas. Definitely worth a subscribe there if you guys want to see some real traders interviews, right? People who are going through the same struggles as a lot of us that are in our early years, 1 to 3 to 5 years of trading. They also have a couple well-known traders popping on there too. So yeah, check them out.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. With the market, they don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles.
All right, we're starting to roll over here. So what did we get here? Did we didn't close below it yet. We're at the VWAP. If we end up getting a little bullish move here, I'm thinking about jumping in on a long here, guys. We did leave a bearish fair value gap underneath this inverted fair value gap. Let me just see here. So if we were to go with a long position, say we were to get in here, we're going to target these highs. It would be, could go even just to the doji. That's 15 points. You could put a stop just below this fair value gap. Okay, well, it doesn't look like that's going to play out. We're pulling back deeper here. Let's see, risk of $100. Okay, so 4 contracts basically with this. Is this as a trade idea? But looking like we're already pulling all the way back below the VWAP here. How's the volume here? Pretty high volume on this candle. One hour looks bearish. Ooh, yeah, that's quite a rejection there, hey? 334 down to 312. How much time was left on that 1 hour candle? 8 minutes.
Trade your own story.
So this was a 5 minutes. So let's go back to the 3 here. Let's see, 2 minutes and 38 seconds here. If this candle ends up, oh, so we did close below it there. So let's remove this inverted fair value gap now. It's basically invalid.
Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. With the market, they don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles. Say it's all control. Smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Be wet my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see. No fairy tales, just risk I control in a world full of stories. I trade.
I'm gonna attempt this long here, guys. Let's see if we can get a bit of a move back up to the top here. If we end up getting below the VWAP too much here, though, we'll probably just cut it pretty early. I'm not looking to hold this for too long here. Kind of a little late entry there. Drew 69 evening, blew 2 evals earlier, but got up 1,000. Not my night tonight. Hope everyone else is trading smarter than myself. Sorry to hear that, Drew. Definitely, you know, if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling a little like emotionally spent over that, it's probably a good idea to just stay away from the charts, right? Or at least just don't trade. You can always do some mental trading where it'll be like, yeah, I'd enter here, stop here, let's see if this would work, build that confidence back up. But good job on making 1,000 there. That's tough. Oh shoot, what am I doing here? It did not copy trade to the 4 accounts. Damn it. If I can get out, I'm going to exit this trade if I can get out break even. I just realized I'm in with 4 contracts. I didn't want to be in on 4 contracts with 1 account. So if I can get this right about little pop. Yeah, I exited there, guys. I just I was planning to copy trade 4 accounts with 1 micro there. So I mean, I might have just cut that for no reason. Sorry about that. But for some reason, my copy account was deselected. So I ended up entering with 4 micros long rather than 1 micro in 4 accounts. Sorry about that. Exactly, living vicariously through you and the rest of the evening, waiting for a tracement down to 299 then long. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, we might end up heading there. So far it looks like we're trying to hold the VWAP. In between evals, I love trading the free paper trading on TradingView. No need to pay for evals for practice. There you go. Hey, good point, Lafta. Also with Tradeovate, can you do... I've never tried it, but I think you can also go into replay mode and trade. I don't know if that works, but
control in a world full of stories I trade. You said liquidity grab. Yeah, I heard that line. Every wick is set up if you got enough time. But I seen good men lose trying to read them signs. Why the market kept moving like it's blind to design. Talking about they hunt your stops like it's...
Yeah, replay works.
Like some
Nice.
in the dark really knows your name. I ain't saying it's fake, I ain't saying it's true. But if you risk too much, it'll humble you. Seen the hype build up, seen the fall back quick. From this is the way to man, this ain't it. So I keep it simple, I keep it tight. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend, heard the lore. Every move mapped out.
Are we gonna miss this entry? Possibly, hey?
Sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Drawing liquidity cool, I get that. But drawdown hit, where the lesson at? Wait for the mile.
I was too slow. I was waiting for another pullback there to the VWAP for an entry, so I'm gonna cancel this order for now. Let's be patient. I'm gonna be patient on this. Did anybody else get in that long there? I don't really want to chase it up here. Wanted my entry close to the VWAP.
It's the trade you skip, it's the risk your dreams and them candles. Say it's all control, smart money this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. You at my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I...
Let's find another song here.
Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But the market, you don't care who you think you are.
You did for the first time. What brand are those color red glasses? Horus X. They're off of Amazon. They're pretty cheap. Yeah, I don't know if just be careful here, guys. This is kind of looking a little bit heavy, like we're gonna break below the VWAP here.
Every wick is set up if you got enough time. But I seen good men lose trying to read them signs. Why the market kept moving like it's blind to design. Talking about they hunt your stops like it's
we do.
Like some
Yeah.
in the dark really knows your name. I ain't saying it's fake, I ain't saying it's true, but if
But so far this bullish fair value gap is holding, but now we're kind of stuck between two fair value gaps here.
this is the way to man, this ain't it. So I keep it simple, I keep it tight.
Oh,
Clean trade, I sleep
just need a little bit more of a pullback there. I'm still interested in taking this long though. Just be aware that if we end up breaking below the VWAP here with you know, a strong candle closure, might be looking to get out of that trade, right? So Lafta, you wear Felix Gray while trading? Nice. Antonio G. Antonio is a G. Red Hill, you're long? Just one? Nice. I mean, it's hard for us to be anything other than bullish, right? If we just consider where price was, and then we had this, you know, big manipulation, and then price came back down, and then we basically kind of like attempted to get this high here, right there, and then pulled back, and then we ended up taking it. So, I mean, there's no reason for us to be bearish, right? Consolidating, ready to pop, gotta wait. Yeah. Gold is starting to look a little heavier too here.
No magic formula. Just you and the chart.
So I don't know if any of you guys probably weren't in the live stream this morning, but I ended up passing 2 of the Flex 50K Lucid evals. So I got those 2 guys are funded accounts now.
Yeah.
So you can see here, this one brand new 50K. I haven't traded it yet. This guy right here also brand new. So I just passed those guys today. Lucid Flex funded accounts now. Super excited about that. So with those guys, you have to do a minimum of 5 days of $150 profit, and then you qualify for a payout. Obviously, you want to build up your buffer before you take a payout. I mean, technically, you could take a $500 payout after you have 5 $150 winning trays. But as soon as you take a payout, your buffer goes down to $50,100, right? So if you get below $50,100, then you can lose the account, right? So you definitely want to put more into it. I think the minimum payout's about 500, and I think the maximum is about 1,500 on the 50K accounts. So I'm going to be trying to get it as close to 3,000 or so, and then I'll basically take out the payout only to 2,000, so I can leave a $2,000 buffer in there, and then try to continue trading it. So once you take that payout, you have to do another 5 days of $150. So just slowly work your way on trying to do that. Don't force it. You know, if you only make 131 day, you don't necessarily have to force it to make it to 150. But, you know, just keep that in mind. Slow and steady wins the race, right? It took me 4 weeks to pass those accounts because I did it slow and steady. I'll show you guys here real quick. This is the Discord, and this is what the trading. Oh, geez. There we go. This is what the trading account looked like. So 83, 44, 160, 700, 112. Didn't trade it that day. 60, negative 170, 950, negative 270, 288, 559, 346, and then this was the rest. The start of the new month here. So 35 on this day, 299 and 309 to pass it yesterday. So that's the one. And then this is the other guy here. So similar. They weren't exactly the same. I did copy trade, but I also broke them up a little bit. So that one. And then I ended up again. So 485 today to pass that last account. Trade your own story. Matthew, hey, thank you. Thanks for that. So we are holding the VWAP though at the moment, guys. Kind of missed another opportunity to get in on the VWAP there. Everybody got a story. With the market. You don't care who you think you are. Make sure I'm back on my Take Profit Trader accounts. Got 4 of those guys, 4 evals with looking to take. What in the rips am I looking at, Gambit? Hey, this is a book map. You're in the vertical stream. There's a pinned comment in the chat there if you want to join the full size stream, which has the book map and the trading view chart. So pop on over there if you want. If you want to just see book map, you're welcome to hang out over there. That's just the book maps right there. And yes, it's similar to what Rips uses. I think Rips has his book map live too, right? Yeah, so I just made a vertical stream so that anyone who's flipping through shorts, they'll end up finding us here. Maybe end up giving the channel a chance, right?
legend, heard the law. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Draw on liquidity, cool, I get that. But draw down hit, what a lesson that. Wait for the model, trust the play.
Broke the 317 already. Yeah, so we got this bearish fair value gap in the way, unfortunately, but you know, higher time. What are we still in that 1 hour fair value gap? Yes, we are. So good, decent start here to the next 1 hour candle, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this plays out here, guys. Hard to predict what's going to happen at this point. Like I said, though, gotta kind of have to lean bullish at the moment. Damn. 311 was a good entry there. What the heck? You're done and you have more than 5K in profit?
No shortcuts, no magic formula.
How many contracts did you buy there? And I thought you didn't trade futures before crypto. Or are you just trying paper trading right now?
Yeah.
Are you just pulling my leg earlier when you're saying you don't know you don't know futures?
But the market, you don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money, this, that, but who?
Your dog's looking at the screen? What's up, puppy? What's up, buddy? What's his name? Crypto?
Yeah, VWAP, my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own. He said liquidity grab, yeah, I heard that line.
116 people watching right now. That's pretty awesome, guys. 113 in the YouTube channel. This is all-time records for like a Tuesday night. Hey, Crypto, come here, buddy. Hey, Crypto, come. Can you sit? Sit. Be a good boy. Crypto.
Heard the legend, heard the law. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care?
Damn, guys, I should have just held that 4 micro long, hey, on that one account. I just didn't want to oversize it there. You know me, I like to be conservative. Slow and steady wins, not looking to break the bank or rake in the bank on these Asia sessions here. Oh, geez. Hindsight, man. Hindsight.
Smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts to their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Yeah, VWAP, my anchor, keep my mind at ease. FVG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own.
You know what you did? You put the value like is UST and its contracts. Oh.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But the market, you don't care who you think you are.
Oh, USD. Gotcha. Oh yeah, you're used to trading crypto where your entry is like by US dollars, not by how many contracts?
I seen traders chase ghosts to their accounts fold. I just
What do we got for orders here, guys? We still have orders above at 28,350 area. 350 right here at the positive 1 standard deviation of the VWAP. You put 500? Wow. 500 micros? You got kicked out for 70 bucks. Nice job though. That's good. That's good. I mean, I hope you mean you got kicked out for a $70 profit, right? You're going to try short at 350? Yeah, I mean, definitely wait for a reaction up there. I wouldn't just like get in front of this. You know, overall, we're giga bullish in these all-time highs, right? Price discovery. You know, the stats say that when we're making new highs, we're likely to continue making new highs, right? So just keep that in mind. Sometimes these markets can be unreasonable. It can be unreasonable.
Smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts to their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys, if any of you guys do copy trading or not, but if you do, check out Trader's Post. So this right here, it's hard to see because it's underneath the little icon there. Let me just remove that real quick. Widgets, turn this off. Yeah, so check this thing out. So this is sort of like a little Game Boy thing that you can connect your copy trading accounts to. And let's see here. I'll go to dashboard, for example. So we got a little button here. So this is Trader's Post. It's a copy trading platform. It's also, you can set up bots through it. So definitely check them out if you're looking for a good copy trading platform. You link your accounts here. So as you can see, I got these Take Profit Trader accounts and this Top 1 Futures straight to funded account. They're all linked right now. So basically, if I hit the buy button or the sell button, it'll put an order in for all of these accounts at the same time. The nice thing is that you can program these like break even buttons, or you can like program any button that you want, really, however you want to make it. And it's pretty intuitive. So like if you're looking to copy trade it, it's pretty awesome, right? So if I were to take along here, I could end up buying it with the click of one button. All five accounts will get one contract in it, and then if price starts going into profit, then just hit the break even button, and it'll put it in there at the cost plus break even plus cost and commissions. That's the way I have it set up. So it's like a break even plus 2. So if you guys ever see Nick trade with me in the mornings, he trades like, I don't know, I think he has about 40 or 50 accounts right now, and he links them all through the command pad through Trader's Post, and then you can literally trade them all at once. Yeah, it's around that too, Tony. It's a similar price. Maybe it's a little, it depends on how many accounts you're trying to trade. So if the more accounts you want to trade, you have to get like a slightly better package with them. But you know, having this and being able to trade directly off your trading view chart is pretty sweet, right? And you can use code NickJ if you want to get a discount from there. So yeah, you can do a limit order. So if you can, yeah, you can see here. So there's a little D button here right beside the price. So you hit that, and then you can select a different way. So if I do a limit order, you can change it to limit order. And then what you do is you just kind of come to the chart, right click on the chart, copy price, and then just paste it in there like that, paste, and then just hit the buy button. And then it'll put your order wherever you copied and pasted it. I have it set with a stop also there. So this is a little S, there's a little TP, you can have a take profit, stop loss, trailing stop there. So yeah, just like that, right? And then there's also the cancel open orders button. So just do that. You can hit that, or you can just hit exit and it'll exit all. So it's super easy, super intuitive. If you want to add to it, all you do is just keep adding, hit the buy button again, it'll add. And then if you have to change your quantity, there's a little quantity slot there. You can also select trailing stop if you wanted to add a trailing stop. Once you're in the position, you can change the type of stop, order, limit order, market order. But yeah, I just keep it on default because usually I'm entering just off the keys. So code Nick J. It's not, I'm not a affiliate with them, but Nick, the guy I stream with, is. Yeah, traders post, and I think it's Nick J. Let me just double check that.
Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Draw on liquidity, cool, I get that, but draw down hit, what a lesson that. Wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still due next day's A's. I ain't here to hate, I'm just keeping it real. If it works for you, then go get your deal. But I seen too many stuck in the script.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nick J.
Dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Yeah, VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease. At VG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own.
Yeah, I might do it. I might reach out to them and see. I just, Nick's got that code. I just don't want to take away from Nick. But yeah, it's a good idea. I should just do a video about that too. It's a good idea. I do have a bunch of short videos where the CEO of it is comes on and he talks about it. So let's see, where is he? I have a whole bunch of them, probably 10 or 15 short videos in my channel that are all of him talking about it.
Don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold.
Yeah, so might be a little hard to find. So here, like these ones here, automated trades with copy. So if you see this guy, Mike Christensen, these are all with him. Then here's some here too with Nick and the command pad. So there's a whole bunch of them there that are talking about it. But yeah, I should definitely do a full rundown video. But if you want the best information, just go to traders post. So this is their channel here, traders post. Videos. There's some playlists here too. So tutor sessions. Let's see here. They should have one that's just like command pad, right? But yeah, it's not a bad idea. I could definitely do up a video. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. But yeah, check out Traders Post. This is their YouTube channel. They got like almost 10,000 subscribers and 1.3K videos. They also have a live stream. So if you want to see it in action, you can check that out also. As you guys know, I'm not the type of person to not show other people's accounts, because it's all about collaboration and community, and anything that I can do to help you guys get better, I'm all for that, right? I'm not this type of person who's gonna try to be greedy and like keep you on my channel. I'm gonna keep you guys in my channel only, So if I can help you at all, that's awesome. So here's another one that you guys might want to consider checking out. You can get, it's ASFX TV. This is a great place to go if you can get a 1 month free with them. So your first month free. They have 3 courses here: Futures 101 with Austin Silver, Futures 2.0 with Evan Dyer, and then Liquidity Concepts with Zach Arbucci, which you probably know from Prop Firm Match. So if you work hard at it, you can go through all of these 3 courses just by getting their free month. So that's another one, a good one to check out. The Futures 101, if you're brand new, this would be really good for you. But if you're somewhat experienced, you can probably skip a lot of these videos. They're just kind of like talking about, the real basics, right? Evan Dyer's here, which is Futures 2.0, is all about VWAP and trading on the VWAP. And then obviously Zach Arbucci is more of an ICT liquidity concept kind of guy. So you can get a little bit deeper with that. So definitely something worth spending some time on. You can get a free month with them. You can also watch their streams free. It's also the same guy, Randy Baines, that I showed you guys earlier on the stream. He streams with them. So you could get a 1 month free with them. Can you fund my cash account? Sure, bro. No. Sorry about that, brother. Thanks, Angia. We have giveaways every Sunday for the next 4 Sundays. If you guys want to be a part of the giveaway, join the Discord, fill in the form on the giveaways entry in the Discord, and best of luck. I know you're kidding, Red. I know you're kidding. Augie official, what's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. Tofi, you the man? What did I do? Thank you for that, though. And yeah, you fell asleep again? Nice. Yeah, you got to get that coffee in. I don't blame you, though. It's like, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or something for you right now? That's like me trying to wake up for the market open after I do these evening streams, right? Wait, we can ask for that? Right? Yeah, I mean, you can ask, but maybe not guaranteed to get it, right? Hey, Lilish Walker, what's up, brother? How you doing? YouTube suggestion, vertical stream, not this one. Vertical stream getting more attraction. Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad thing, right? We have 103 people in here right now. In the YouTube channel, 3 people in X, and only 9 in the vertical stream. So trying to get anyone to the channel, however we can. So, I just see your comment over there. Sorry for the delay. I did pin the comment. In the pinned comment, there's a link to the main stream. So. Gold hit a ceiling. Yeah, it seems like it, right? Kind of been chopping up there. Triple digits. Yeah, 107 people. 104 people in YouTube and 3 people in X. Let's put Angie's song on here. Little electric guitar for everybody. So we popped up from this area. Now what? Now we're just stuck in this range here. Shakaya? Hello. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. Sorry if I butchered it. Oh, smack the like button. I like that. Thank you for that comment. Appreciate it. Trade Owl, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Good evening. Welcome. Welcome back. How's your night going? We've been definitely piling on the subscribers more lately, guys. We're at 1,042. I think we've got almost 20 new subscribers tonight, which is pretty awesome. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support. Hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button really helps the channel grow. I think since I've been doing these evening streams, I've been putting on that vertical stream, which is fun, funneling a few extra people into the channel. So anyone, we have 11 people right now watching the book map on the vertical stream. If you guys want to pop on over to the main stream, there is a pinned comment in the chat there. Oleg, hey, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Trade Owl Night Trader? Is your name at Trade Owl Night Trader? Oh, like Trade Owl as in like trade at night. Yeah. 105 people watching and 17 likes. Come on. If you like the stream, price will pump. Hey, yeah. I like that. Price is definitely going to pump if you like the stream. No, not a guarantee. But yeah, we do have 106 people watching. It's not something I usually push too much, is getting likes on the stream. I like to make it a little bit organic. You know, I don't want to pressure people. So if you like the stream, you like it. If you don't, you know, sometimes you forget about it. So, oh, thanks, Oleg. That's what most people say about the stream is, and we just try to keep it that way. We keep it, you know, kind of calm, talk about market content. We don't stray too far off of the trading stuff, but on occasion we do talk a little bit of politics like we did earlier today. And yeah, it's not politics aren't the best thing to talk about. I think maybe I should try to keep the politics out of the stream conversation. So I'm trying really hard to catch my good friend Randy Baines. He has like 1,080 subscribers, so I'm hoping to catch him soon, so then I can send him a message and be like, I got you, buddy. I got you. I'm ahead. I think you're not active on X. If you post about GWs on X, you will get more engagement. GWs. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on GWs. Yeah, I do post short videos and stuff there, but yeah, I don't get that much engagement for sure. So giveaways. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Yeah, I should post about that. That reminds me. Maybe I should do a post right now. So let's just whip one up real quick since you mentioned that. Sorry for the keyboard, hey? Nick gets so annoyed when I'm typing on the stream because he's like, what are you doing over there? That's exactly what I was doing, Lilish. Thank you for that. I appreciate the idea there. So there's a good thing about AI, right? You just give it instructions and then it'll like form it out for you, right? It's late for you, right, Dad? Yeah, it is late for you. It's 9:30 already. So it says giveaway time. I'm giving away 4 Lucid Flex 25K accounts over the next 4 Sundays. If you've been waiting for your shot, this is it. How to enter. Join the Discord. Go to the giveaway channel. Fill out the entry form. Rules are you must be live on Sunday to win. Only valid in countries that Lucid trading is allowed. 1 win per week. If you win week 1, you're eligible again week 3. Simple, fair, no excuses. Show up, stay sharp, and maybe you'll be trading. It says maybe you'll be trading funded next week, but that doesn't really work. So I'll have to edit that part, but. And then I should probably get it to create me an image too, right? It's not even midnight. Oh, I missed you crossing over 1K. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Do you know offhand how many contracts you can take in the take profit 50K account? Good question. Market Butcher giveaway time. I'm giving away 4 Lucid Flex 25k accounts over the next 4 Sundays. How to enter? Join the Discord, go to the channel, fill out the entry form, show up, stay sharp, get funded. Lucid Flex 25k accounts. You must be there on the live to win the Sunday. Only valid countries where Lucid trading is allowed. 1 win per week. If you win on the work week, you're eligible on the 3rd week. Pretty sweet, eh? You gotta love AI. Matthew in the house. Hey, what's up? Anyone in a NQ long? Matthew is nice. You've been buying every dip. Good job, guys. Yeah, nice job, ChatGPT. It's so good, right? Let's see here. Copy image, and then paste. Okay, so there's one thing I needed to adjust. There was instead of trading Lucid, I'm going to be trading Lucid instead of trading funded next week. I'll be you'll be trading Lucid next week. Haha. Boom. Let's see how it works. Let's see if it works. You think we get a retest? It looks like it. I'm gonna pop over here, take a look at oil real quick. Oil is oil's looking a little bearish. Hey, welcome to the vertical stream there, everybody. We have 13 people watching over there. Click the pinned link, or the pinned comment in the comment section to join the full-size stream. I'm a little tongue-tied there. Randy Trades, hey bro, what's up, bro? How you doing? Are you having a good night? Dang, I used to do my own graphic design. AI makes that skill pointless now. Right? I mean, I just literally asked it, hey, just make me an image for that giveaway. And then it's like, boom, just like that. I should probably do that on my Instagram also, hey? Create a post. Downloads. Oh, I gotta get the text. Boom. All out for now. Bought the VWAP twice. Nice job. Does Traders Post have Chrome? Yeah, this is a Chrome extension right there. That's what the command pad is. Yeah, it's a Chrome extension. But AI follows the same pattern in generating content, you can easily identify that it's ChatGPT or Gemini. Here, creative humans have a lot of scope. If they're creative, unique content, yeah, for sure. If you have those skills, obviously you can do things that are going to be pretty amazing. So, Ethan, hey, sorry about that. That is Bookmap. So that's just like a heat map of the orders available to trade on the NASDAQ or the micro NASDAQs. So it just shows where the orders are. As you can see, there's 74 contracts here up at 28,350. So it's just a platform that you can use to see where the resting orders are. I usually use TradingView to formulate my trade, and then use Bookmap as an added confluence to where the orders are. So if you're bullish and you're looking to buy and get long and targeting orders up at 28,350, for example, right? Randy, you're sitting here waiting for wife to come on and take off me. Oh, like your mom's or your mom, sorry, your wife is she streaming or something? Oh, take care of you. No worries, bro. How much is a Bookmap? It's around 80 USD, I think, per month. You can get a little bit cheaper if you pay for like a year subscription, but you have to basically pay about $40 to have the software, and then $40 for the the data feed. You can get a bundled package, so you can do NQ, ES, YM, all the commodities like gold, silver, oil, all that stuff. So wait for her to come home and take care of you. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I haven't been sick for a bit, but I was sick probably about 3-4 months ago anyways. And yeah, it sucks. Okay, USD JPY huge drop. Okay. With this fall, do you see the same push into the indices as did last year, July? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure on that one. Trump was yapping not long ago. Surprised it ain't no major drops. Really? Was he? Sorry, I don't trade Forex. So I don't really have much to say about Forex there, Rio. My apologies. Does Bookmap have any other features? Bookmap is basically showing book orders visually. Yeah, that's basically what I use it for. You can, if you get the like I got the Bookmap Global package. If you get the Global Plus, they have a whole bunch of extra sort of like add-on indicator stuff. They can show you sort of like iceberg orders or some other unique views into those orders. But, I just typically use it just for confluence added to my overall trade idea, right? So looks like VWAP was another buy there, guys. 312 up to 21 already. Jeez. Starting to look weak. Maybe you said that before we did this bounce here. Yeah, you posted that at 42 and now it's 43, 45. So pretty strong bounce there. I have no idea on what I'm doing. Crypto? Did you get an account or something already? Crypto? Hey, no worries, Lilish. All right, Dad. Good night. Have a good night. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. When was Trump talking? I don't see anything on Financial Juice anyways. The last time he had a post was 15:58, so 4 p.m., so 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, you said that right as it, and then it just turned around. And look at that bounce, guys. Geez, straight up there. $12.5 points there. That's what dreams are made of right there. You're still in? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I have an account on crypto exchange that has ES. I funded it and I did 2 trades. Okay, nice. Cool, good job. Over 80 minutes so far? You've been in that? You've been in that long for over 80 minutes. So an hour and 20. So from like 2020. So somewhere around here in this little mini flag since 291. Okay, wow. Good job. Yeah, I mean, nothing's saying sell it yet. I mean, as long as we keep holding the view up. Hey, still have 97 people watching, 94 people in YouTube, and 3 in X. Make sure I didn't miss any comments here on the vertical stream. I've seen traders trade with no candlesticks, just bars. Do you know anything about that? Ethan, I don't really trade with bars. I've seen it also myself, but I've never traded that way. If I wanted to have a software place and close trades, what software would I use? Oh, well, if you're looking to trade futures, are you a new trader, Ethan? If you're looking to trade futures, you can get, you get a small account. Well, TradingView is one way to start, right? You can do your charting. You can trade paper account on TradingView. Or if you wanted to get more into like what it's really like to trade futures, you could get a sort of an evaluation account, a really small one for, I think they're about $70, and that would give you the chance to pass the account plus give you software to trade on, if that's what your question is. Nice view up bounce there. Oh, we're getting bullish here. We are getting bullish. Damn. Well, I missed that. Hopefully some of you guys are in that long. How much is a contract? Sorry, dude, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I don't really know how you're trading it on a different exchange, so I can't really tell you. I'll hold until 500 force fed. Nice. Got 10 points and out. Good job, Matthew. Unox has a code. It'll make it $19. Yeah, there you go. Or Apex, you can also get in for really cheap. Do you think with the USD drop-off that MNQ will retest all-time highs? USD dropped? I don't know much about Forex. So USD going down, does that... I'm not really sure the answer to that, to be honest. If USD is going down, does that make the index go up? That's a good question. So often, yes, a weaker US dollar can be supportive for NQ, but it's definitely not a guarantee. Usually they're inverse of each other. Okay, well, there you go. Futures, I hate Tradevate so much. Slippage, I heard Rhythmic is better. I mean, I've experienced slippage on Rhythmic. I have a TradeC account. I have a TradeC account that has got some slippage also, so which is on Rhythmic. Yeah, Trade-Evade isn't the best one, right? If you want to stay away from Trade-Evade, one option is, you can, if you have Trading View, you could do your trades even though you have a Trade-Evade platform on Trading View, right? If you're just trading one single account. So you can link your account to Trading View and just trade directly off of Trading View. It is a little bit laggier though, like it's a little slower. Like I prefer Trade-Evade for like I will show my trades on Trading View, but I'll do my executions on Trade-Evade, if that makes sense. But you can watch and manage your trades by watching it on Trading View and then just do your executions on Trade-Evade. But yeah, I mean, any account, depending on the type of order and the price action, can get slippage, right? Hey, you're welcome, XFC, X Factor. There you go, X Factor. I think Trump is going to get China support on his visit there, and China will put pressure on Iran as they get like 50% of their oil from there, and futures are going to go to 3,000, 30,000. Yeah. You love Trading View chart and indicators, but it doesn't have the responsiveness of candles. Yes, I agree, Tony. Yeah, it's easier and smoother to trade on Trade-Evade. That's why, like, for example, I'll be showing you guys my trades here, but I'll probably, if I'm not using the command pad, which does it, directly on Trading View, I will be executing from Trade-Evade, right? So like, for example, here, I'm in my Take Profit Trader account. If I wanted to put a limit order here, I'll just click over here, buy for limit. I have 4 accounts copy trading. You'll see it pops up here. And then, you could go below that. You go sell for stop. So then I'll have a buy and a stop there. And then exit, cancel all. But yeah, Ethan, if you want to come check out the full-size stream, check the pinned comment there. You can hit that link. That'll bring you over to the main stream over on the other side, where we have 91 people watching in YouTube and 3 in X. So far, we've got, 61 likes? 68 likes. Thank you, guys. Yo, Jim Blob in the house. What's up? I had about 40 points of slippage on my stop during the mega pump a few hours ago. Yeah, a lot of people got a slippage on that, and you'll find that when price moves that fast and that quick, like what happens is everyone's sort of in a lineup of orders, right? From the time that you put your limit order in. So you're kind of in a lineup. And as price goes, if the, if there's no contracts that are actually getting sold, but price is still moving, like only a few contracts are being sold at each level, then maybe your order is not going to get filled until a big slippage, right? And that only is going to really happen when it's super volatile like that. And basically they pull their orders out of the way as price is going up, right? Good question, Lilish. I've never looked into option data on Bookmap. But I think it does. I think with some of those indicators, it'll show like delta walls or something like that. Yeah, there's lots of slippage in Forex, right? Yes, because they'll pull all the orders and they'll move price so fast that you're just forced to get slippage, right? There's a 15-minute IFVG rejection there. looks like the price wants to fill that fair value gap. This one here. We'll have to see, right? So far, it's mitigated half of it. You okay, bud? Huh? You okay? I think Ralph's thirsty. One sec, guys. Had to give Ralph a little lift over to his water bowl there. When I trade, I use a DOM for better exit price. Nice. Oh, the inverted fair value gap rejection. Are you talking about this one right here, like this area? On this one, push down, this candle here? Hey, Boris. No, it's not solely Bookmap. No, you're just in the vertical stream over there. So I'm just, because there's limited space to show, I just thought it's more interesting for people to be able to see the Bookmap. So that's in the vertical stream there. There's a pinned comment there. If you click on that, it'll bring you over to the full size screen that shows the trading view chart and NQ and the rest of the chats over here. We got about 91 people watching in the full size stream. Ethan said, yeah, no worries. Ethan says, it just seems suspicious why I lose money faster when I'm in a trade versus when I'm in the green. I don't know what it is when I'm in profit. It's so slow, but if it goes against me, it goes so fast. Yeah, well, that's just the nature of the market, right? Typically, especially if you're looking at longs, right? As we often see, usually we're getting strong pullbacks, right? And depending on what type of order you're using for a stop loss could also affect where you're going to get filled, right? So if you do a market order and price is moving super fast, you might get filled at a bad spot, right? But if you're trying to limit out, like if you have a limit order and price goes up to it and tags it to sell your position or to close your position, that'll be a more accurate exit, right? So you got to think when it's a market order, there's always going to be, a tick or two or maybe even three difference from where your order is sitting. So keep that in mind. If it's a market order, you're probably going to get a little bit of slippage by 1 to 3 ticks, I would say, right? So in a cash account, I got to get caught up on these chats over here. I lost a fresh eval so fast, no need to admit your own disaster. Yeah, I have a live, LAFTA has a live Trade Evade account, but use the TradingView platform for trades. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Just the candles are a little bit slower on TradingView, but it works, right? And all your indicators and everything are there, which is a little bit better. Like, and you can also put bracket orders on TradingView a little bit, I don't know, not necessarily easier than Trade Evade, but Force Fed's in a cash account and was down bigly, chipped away to lessen the loss, and you're even now on this little pump. Nice, good job. Slippage is when you think you're buying and selling at a price, but you get an order filled at a higher or lower price than you wanted. Yes, exactly, Jerry. The 6J continuing to its rise. 6J? I don't know what 6J is, but part of the game, homie, right? I think I found it. The yen had intervention and sold dollars July 11th, 2024. At the same time, NASDAQ 100 dropped huge for that Sunday. Bloody Monday, July 2024. Gotcha. If you're using a prop shop trader, that would explain it. Gotcha. Spreads are wider during these sessions. Yes, they are. So that's one good thing about trading Trade of 8 here. So if you look closely here on the right hand side, this is the spread, right? These are the buy, the bid, and the ask. And as you can see, it's moving around there. So if you try to mark it in, you're going to be buying the ask, right? If you try to buy the market, you're going to be buying it on the top bar. And if you sell market, you're going to be selling it on the bottom bar. And sometimes these will be, sometimes they're like right next to each other, and sometimes they're like one tick away from each other. So keep that in mind. And that's an easy way to see slippage. So if you look at it and you see a large gap between the two prices, you know, you're more likely to get a larger slippage at that point, right? Kelly B, you're welcome. Yeah, the slippage. So market orders are going to slip more. Limit orders are going to be more accurate, right? So if you want to enter on a limit order, that's why usually when I'm entering, I quite often use so on the command pad here, I have a buy bid button. I usually like to do that if I'm going to try to quickly get into it. At least then you get a better, like a one tick better fill. And then often if price is popping up and I want to get out of part of the position, rather than marketing out, I'll sell the ask, right? So I have a regular buy, which is like a market buy. And then I have a buy bid. And then I have a market sell, and I have a sell ask button. And then that way it's a little easier for you to sort of like capitalize on not getting slippage, or capitalize on a slightly better entry, right? Could you show the Trade of 8 chart sometimes? Yeah, I could. I usually I just like to keep it on, because I'm copy trading 5 accounts. I usually just keep it on the side, and then I just use it to monitor my trades. But anytime that I enter, it'll show up on the Trade of 8 chart here, or sorry, the Trading View chart when I enter, right? How you get Butcher? How do you get that calculation? What are you talking about? The buy bid, the buy ask thing? Can you buy bid command Trade of 8? Yeah, so it has the same thing there, right? So see, you have buy market and buy bid, sell market, sell ask. So the only downfall is if you buy bid and price is really bullish, sometimes your order is going to get left behind, right? Because when you buy bid, you need the price to actually come back down one tick to get your entry. So I still like to use it. Sometimes I'll get my order left behind, and then I just won't chase, right? I'll just close the order and not chase it. So yeah, so I mean, I like to buy bid and sell ask when I can, for sure, because it just gets you an extra tick. Oh, I'm getting hungry, guys. I had what did I eat today? I didn't eat very much today. I only had a wrap. I had like a beef and rice wrap. Normally you buy in with a limit. Yeah, so that's if you buy bid, it's basically like buying at a limit. So I'll if I'm looking at a certain area, I'll wait for price to pull back and then hit the buy limit. So Dave, you didn't mention YouTube channel and Discord link. Oh, you didn't mention the YouTube channel and the Discord link. Let me edit that. Thank you, Lish. You're the man, bro. I gotta say live on the YouTube channel, right? Edit post. Thanks for that. What would I do without the chat, guys? What would I do? Thank you, Lilish. And I should probably also add my YouTube link, the YouTube channel link. It won't let me edit now for some reason. Edit wasn't saved. You can try to update again or discard it and start over again. Hope to see you with Nick. Yes, sir. Oh, you're gonna head to bed? Okay, Skeletor. Have a good night. Does anyone know if you have a 50K prop account, can I buy 2 shares of MNQM at 28K? So depending on the account that you have, right, you can purchase a certain amount of contracts, and it's not relative to 50K, right? The account size. So you're gonna have to just check your rules with the prop firm as to how many shares or how many contracts you're allowed to purchase at once, depending on which prop firm you're using. Delete the old post. I'll try to edit it one more time because it did let me edit it once. Or is it not going to let me edit it again here? Oh, there's a new version of the post. Oh, here we go. Edit post. Let me try one more time here. Okay, it worked that time. Nice. Huh? Did it? Yeah, I think. Yes, it worked. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lilish. And I'm going to also edit the Instagram post. There we go. Very nice. What did I miss? It's 6 or 10. Yeah, so it's dependent on how many contracts the firm allows you to trade. Like for example, here if you go to Top One Futures, right? You can see here if you have the instant funded account, the 50K, you're allowed 3 minis or 30 micros. So it's not really representative of the actual dollar amount. This is just a way for them to label the account size. It doesn't really mean anything. The important things are going to be like your daily loss limit, your max trailing drawdown, the type of drawdown mode, and then how many contracts you can trade. Other than that, the consistency, right? So depending on those things right there. So we need to Butcher to get to 2K subscribers. Share the channel in your other communities. Hey, thanks, Clee. I appreciate that. Yeah, if I get to 2K subscribers, maybe I can get TPT to let me get a discount code for them. That'd be nice. Craig, morning, Dave. Good to see you hit the 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. See, I thought 50K account allowed me to buy up to 50K contracts. Nope. Yeah, it's just like a label, right? They just label it. So it's really comes down to, and you know, if you had a cash account, say you had a Trade of 8 cash account. I don't know if you're in the States or not, but you could get a Trade of 8 cash account. And then it's only like, you know, it only takes about 200 or 500 to buy 1 micro. I don't know the exact amount. So you can, if you think about it like that, that's how they kind of come up with the numbers. And keep in mind that these prop accounts are actually still simulated accounts, right? You're not trading real money when you're trading these accounts. They're simulated. So they're like, they still use the data from the actual market, but you're not actually putting real orders on the market. So if you put 10 contract order on there, it's not going to show up on Bookmap. But then if you're in a cash account and you put a 10 market order or 10 limit order, it'll show up on the Bookmap, right? So hey Carol, so if you look in the chat or in the bottom of the write-up, it should be there, but I will I can link it also in the chat here. I will post it and then I'll pin it here in the main channel here. Yeah, I never put the Discord link in there either, hey? But the problem is the Discord link changes all the time. So I don't really know how to deal with that part. So that's a good point. You guys are bringing up some ideas here that I'm there is a way to create a permanent Discord invite. I know. I think you gotta. Don't you have to pay for that though? maybe I got to just buck up and pay for it. I was looking at that before. Hey, Ben. Yeah, so if you see the pinned comment there in the chat, that's a link to the Discord. There's a duration option. Oh, interesting. So yeah, click the link in the pinned comment there in the chat, and then should take you to the Discord. Just go through the steps there. There's a giveaway tab. Just go there. There's a little form to fill out. CL's trying to. Oh yeah, CL's pumping here, guys. CL is pumping. So be careful if you're bullish here, if you're long on NQ right now. With the way that oil's pumping up here, we might be getting a pullback here in the NQ. Oh, that's a cute little fish. Welcome, Wild. Welcome, M. Welcome, Caroline. Welcome, Garanda Gaming. If you're paying to get funded, then you're in the wrong game. I see many traders continue to think prop firms are the answer, that paying to get funded accounts or more capital is the way. That's not how things are done professionally. When you have to pay to get funded, you're not being judged on your trading results, but on your willingness to pay. Most prop firms run on a B book model where they don't execute live trades. They need a 95% plus challenge fail rate, so winners get paid out of the funding losers. It's a casino style setup with tilted odds, and direct funded accounts from prop firms are the same way, where the drawdown limits you get is less than equal to the amount you pay for the account. I kind of understand what Paimi said there in the general chat in the Discord, but I also disagree with it because if you are already passing evals, it's not a bad idea to buy a straight to funded account, because you can just skip that whole process of having to pass the eval. That being said, it does give you a lower barrier to entry if you trade an eval and pass it to a funded account. So keep that in mind. Not everyone has 25 or 50 or 20,000 to put into an account to have a personal capital account. So if you're new, to keep your risk down, it's smart to trade evaluation accounts. And like I said, if you're passing funded accounts, right? If you're passing evals to get to funded accounts, then someone buying a straight to funded isn't a bad thing. It just skips over the process of having to pass the eval, right? Saves you time. Time is money, right? So thanks for the comment there. Pime me up. Pime up. Hey, Rajiv Singh, welcome. Dejo, signing up to Ninja Trader Arena competition is free, so a very good chance to practice risk for free. Oh, that's a good point. Thanks for that, Dejo. Oh, Force Fed and Cop Map joined earlier. Yeah. Well, didn't they change the PDT rule? Your cash count only goes so far until the PDT rule is gone. Is that still hasn't came into effect? So, Calvin Wang, hey, what's up? How are you doing? I use Financial Juice for mine, right here. So, Financial Juice is where I get my news. It's not it's not super fast, but it usually has everything. Oh, Jono, no PDT for futures. So, for example, here's that Trump tweet that caused that super bounce. Trump, Iran, U.S. mutually agreed to pause Project Freedom shipping movement through the Strait of Hormuz while blockade stays in full effect, right? So, and then if you look on the left side here, this is just like, so today's the 5th? Yeah, the 5th. So it shows, you know, that we'll have the U.S. trade imbalance. Yeah, so this is what I use. And keep an eye out for this little red lightning bolt. Those are high impact news. And depending on which prop firm you're using, sometimes you're not allowed to trade high impact news. Like, for example, if you're a TPT Pro trader, you have to wait 1 minute before and 1 minute after to take a trade if it's a high impact news. So just check your rules on that kind of stuff. So possibly 18 months after the date for stocks. Okay. Reality is that 50K is just labels. You can trade like a prop account with real capital if you have 2 to 5K and lever up. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you still need, you know, a few $1,000s to put in there. Whereas if you get into a prop account, you know, you can get in from 1 to 300 or 1 to 500. Yes. Yeah, it's the trade of 8 is a little bit cheaper, isn't it? For the leverage kind of amounts. Leverage? Margin. But if you blow your account with a 4,500 drawdown on a prop, you only lose the cost of the account. Cash account, it's 4,500 real money. Yes, exactly. That 100%. And that's again why, you know, if you're new, like I wouldn't be recommending here, just fund an account and trade real cash, right? Because if you lose every dollar you lose, you really lose real money, right? So yeah, and you can buy a lot of evals or even straight to funded for 2 to 5K, right? And let's just say you copy trade, you know, 3 or 5 accounts, you know, the ROI on that's huge. So it has really nice ROI when you're doing prop accounts also, right? Hopefully I didn't miss any comments on the other side. We have 8 people watching on the vertical stream still. Hit that pinned comment in the chat there if you want to join the full-size stream, guys, in the vertical stream there. The book map stream. When it's a live account, one will be not foolish to lose to 4 to 5K tight stops needed. Yeah, that's true. But mistakes are made when you're new, right? And you know, maybe you only lose 100 on one trade, and then you lose 100 again, and then you start tilting and you lose 100 again, and then you size up to try to make back those 300s and lose again. You know, that can happen, right? As we all have seen in evals or funded accounts. So put in 500 and it's 50 for each MES contract. Yeah, that's pretty good price, right? Futures move fast and add up. Yeah, buying evals can be like buying options though. A lot end up worthless. Yeah, depending on how you trade it, for sure. But it you know, if you're brand new, like you've never traded futures before, I definitely recommend just going with evals, right? And if you're super new, maybe go with like Apex, where it's like $20, and then you can get some experience and still have the chance to make money, right? And there's a little bit of money on the line, you know, very small amount, but some. Don't need to go degen to lose that much. Yeah, that's true. Newbies with no experience need to learn to trade for sure. Yeah. Trade Owl, you're in a short. I mean, we are in this nice bearish fair value gap on the 15-minute chart here. That's facts. Was just mentioning that reality is you don't 50K to trade like, yeah, you're right. You're totally true, Antoine. You're totally right also. Facts. Let's turn on some heavy metal Market Butcher music. Trade out, you're in. Oh, sorry, you read that. I prefer the 150 account for the 4,500 cushion. You get more aggressive with little to no risk. Yeah, definitely. Or if you go straight to funded with top one futures, you get 6,000 drawdown in the 150K account. 6K. 6K. Short oil, call me crazy. I mean, this is a good place to attempt that short. It kind of showed resistance previously at these highs, right? Base hits and bang your head. 50K prop account is not 50K there, only 2K accounts. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Lafta. That's why it's just the 50K is literally just a label, right? You're only paying for the drawdown. And it's kind of misleading for people who are new. They think, oh, it's like 50K, so that's a lot of money, right? But really it's only 2K, the drawdown. Hey, that oil is rolling over a bit here. Good luck in that trade, Heavy D. $50K buying power, 2K drawdown. Yeah, Randy. With code, you can get a 50K account for $102. Yeah. Lucid here, Lucid Flex, 50K, 98. It's even a little bit less than that because you can get 40% off for your first 5 accounts. And then 30% after that for the Lucid Flex. Lucid Pro, 129 for the 50K. Yeah, the Flex are a good deal. I like these guys, and the thing I like about them is they don't have in the funded rules no consistency rule. So you can lock in like a $2,000 day and not have to worry about having to like balance out your consistency score, right? So once you hit 5 days of $150, you're eligible for a payout. And then if you hit like a $2,000 winning day, you can probably take a max payout, right? I mean, I don't recommend treating it like that, but I'm just saying, like, if you end up getting in a super nice long that just ends up just grinding up all day long and you add into it, you can really get into a really good position, lock in a really good green day, and you don't have to worry about consistency. And that's what I like about the Flex account. So we're all the way back up to that 1+1 standard deviation from the VWAP there. If you like to stream, support Dave by using code MBT. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But don't feel obligated, right? I appreciate the support, but I'm here to hang out with you guys, have a good time, If I use PW's code, should I switch to MBT? Yeah, for sure. Don't tell PW though. Don't tell PW. I gotta admit, when the first accounts that I got, I ended up using PW because I didn't know any other codes. So I was like, I just typed in PW and it's like, oh, it worked. Yeah, PW doesn't need any extra help. Right? That guy's so balling out of control. Stacked lows. Look at the weekly chart. 6 straight weeks over 1,000 points per week is wild. Really? Okay, let's open that up. I missed your comment there earlier, Randy. Let's see this weekly chart here. Yeah, 1,300 points there. 1,400 points there. Look at this monster candle. 2,000 points there. $900 points there. 900 again. And then we're working on this guy right now. This one's going to be another 2,000, isn't it? It's going to be like 1,500 or 2,000. Savage. It's savage. Buy on Monday, sell on Friday, right? Yeah, you could have. If you're in a cash account, right? Or buy it, sell it at the end of the day, and then buy it the next morning. I mean, that might not work every day, though. You really need to hold it for the whole week, right? CL is kind of holding a little bit there on the 9 EMA. Force fed your 32.50 from being back even, going to sit on the sidelines and stalk the right candle. Yeah, I mean, don't even try to force feed that $32 back into your account either, right? That's so funny, guys. When today I was trading and I tried to pass my eval, and I literally closed a trade with 10 cents away from the profit target. It was 52,999.90. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like 10 cents away from passing. So then somebody in the chat was like, just buy a dip and sell it. So I literally waited for a dip. I bought the bid. I sold the ask, and like 2 seconds later, I made $1, and I was like, yeah, passed. And before it was 10 cents, it was like $1. It was like $1.90 or something that I was short. And then I put a TP in it, and then it only left 10 cents. So I was like, it didn't put the TP far enough. Let's calm it down from that last song a little bit here, eh?
We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size gang, but the account still grows. Bears outside, yeah, chickens in the yard, die. Still trading clean, still playing it smart from the chat to the charts, yeah, we all inside.
Need more heavy metal? Yeah, I should build a couple more songs. I need to get some, I want to do maybe like some oldies, get some oldies songs and some more heavy metal and some more maybe like a jazz. I should probably do some instrumentals. That would be a good idea.
Hit the like button, keep the stream alive. Missed entry by 2 points, yeah, we been there. Nice pull back gang, we been sitting in the chair. Catching a knife, now we let it form. Then we step in calm, while the market storms. Oil turning, crypto falling down. Still finding setups in the middle of the town. From Surrey to the Philippines online. Whole chat global, but we trade one mind. Past two evils, yeah, that's big wins. Still got runners, let the trend begin. Even when it's messy, we stay composed. No
And just back. Yes, I do, Yo Jim Blab. I have about 38 chickens right now. I had maybe 37. I had about 40 chickens, but we lost a few of them lately. So yeah, and we got, you know, where I live is called Bear Mountain, and it's called Bear Mountain for a reason because there's black bears everywhere. Last year, I had a black bear break in to the coop and chow down on chickens. I have a ring camera footage of it. I lost 7 or 8 chickens in 3 days. They're just plucking them out of the yard, and then I had to go get electric wire to protect the fence. Miss K, what's up? How are you? 911.
Somebody long, somebody short. Same groove. Dang, that's a loser. Next trade's a W. We don't fold here, yo, we push right through. Half the chat short of the half long. Still hitting play, still singing the song. Nice trade, butcher. Yeah, we love that vibe. Hit the like button, keep the stream alive. Missed entry by 2 points. Yeah, we been there. Nice pull.
Well, pretty sad that I've only taken one trade, and what did I closed that one trade at a $6 loser. Because I was in the wrong contract amount. I passed that eval in just under 4 weeks. So I took it pretty slow on that one. So you got too many bears in your area. I think they might eat all the chickens. Yeah. Yeah, it basically took me 4 weeks to pass 2 evals. I am Candle Trump. Hey, y'all. What's up? I usually pass 150K in 3 to 4 days. Nice. Yeah, if you want to size up, I just traded it like slow and steady. I didn't want to rush it. I'm just trying to, you know, keep good habits. I used to take care of chickens at my neighborhood community garden. We lost a lot to coyotes. Oh, yeah, of course. Coyotes are savage little animals.
We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart, I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove. Stop loss, tight, nah, wait. Maybe not, no stop loss. I just want to blow the account. MQ sweep.
So this is, I started it last on April 14th. Was when I started trading the accounts. I was copy trading the 2 accounts together, and yeah, so started off slow and got a little bit better, 550 at the end of the week, and then had a bit of a slow start on the next week. Had a losing day on this Thursday, 894 there, lost on Monday, made it all back Tuesday, and then the second, and then basically 3 more days in this month, and then I passed it. So roughly a little less than a month, I guess, right? About 4 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trading days to pass it. You're probably a bit more logical than me. Thanks, Market Butcher. Hey, you're welcome. You have patience. I have to learn that aspect. Yeah. Have I ever tried streaming in 1440p or 4K? I have not. I think my camera only does 1080p, so I would have to upgrade my camera, I think. Why are you thinking about getting a nicer camera for your streams? I'm feeling better about bailing on my long. It only went 12 points higher, and now pulling back to where I exited. Nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, you can't catch all the move, right? Oh, you meant on the screen. Oh, you mean like I don't know what you mean. So like change this screen to a higher resolution, you mean? I tried streaming 4K, but the video sucked. Gotcha. My screen is blurry? Oh, let me see here. What's this? Let me see what the video is. Let's see here. Recording.
Much on that trade, right? We live.
It says when I go to recordings, it says please note recording settings are disabled while live. So maybe I could turn it higher. Maybe check your you know, if it is blurry, check that your like your little gear on the YouTube. You should be able to set it to at least auto 1080p HD, or you know, don't go auto, put it to full 1080p HD. Yeah, click the settings on the video in your YouTube screen. I slipped on a dog turd today? Is that what she said? That's funny. Oh, you're on the phone, so it's hard for you to see, hey? Yeah, it is hard to see on the phone. You kind of got to, like, you know, flip it sideways, and then if you want to see, you got to, like, zoom it in, right? I do the same thing when I'm looking on my phone. You could always put it up on your TV also, if you want to make it giga big.
Subscribe, hit the bell, yeah, we live right now. One micro short, we don't risk that crown. From Hong Kong to India, we all locked in Droid. Silver, my friend, yeah, we stacking wins. Hello in the chat, yeah, the squad pulling up. Weekend was ways, beer.
YouTube live stream on 2K broadcasting.
Yeah, the vibe too clean. Now we back at the charts, trying to read this screen. Do we close the gap? Yeah, that's all we say. War news dropping, markets don't play. Asia slow, feeling like I might sleep off, but then boom, TP hit while I DC. Went long on mess, yeah, 7123. ATM dialed in, yeah, come trade.
Gotta finding a little bit of resistance here at 28,345. Kelly B, so if you join the Discord, I did start a AI, or sorry, like a AI songs channel. I haven't uploaded all of them yet there, but I was thinking about doing that, so I could definitely do that. Upload a file. Let me see here. I just posted a bunch of them. There's
They subscribe, hit the bell, yeah, we live right now. One micro short, we don't risk that crown. From Hong Kong to India, we all locked in Droid. Silver, my friend, yeah, we stacking wins. Hello in the chat, yeah, the squad pulling up. Weekend was ways, beer tasting, fill my cup. Early morning surf, yeah, the vibe too clean. Now we back at the charts, trying to read this screen. Do we close the gap? Yeah, that's all we say. War news dropping, markets don't play. Asia slow, feeling like I might sleep but then boom.
there's some that I don't have quickly to download, or to post, but I did post about eight of them there. So MB is top one new elite plan discount work with activation as well, or do you have to pay the mentioned amount? I'm pretty sure you got to pay that total amount for the activation. So, but let me just double check that for you real quick.
Tonight, OP market, butcher stream, yeah, we do it right. Good evening, good morning, where you trading from? Go getting close, yeah, the moves might run. Hit the TP while I got this.
Usually they don't give the activation fee discount though, but let me just double check. And on other firms, I'm not sure about top one, so. Let me see here. Let's ask the assistant, the AI assistant, real quick here. Hey, there's Rebecca. Where is why is it not showing it here? There we go. The AI is pretty good. It should give me an answer. Discount codes don't work for activation fees. No, they do not. Better to go with sim funded account with 470. That's much better better than the elite deal. Yeah, so like the elite deal is only really like if it's kind of like their way to give you a chance to, if you're new and you want a cheaper start, like if you haven't passed a lot of accounts, right? If you haven't passed a lot of accounts, they just want to give you a cheaper way to attempt to pass, right? Rather than, going straight to funded, which is pretty pricey, right? So yeah, and if you have passed evals in the past, then you can go straight to funded, and then you don't have to worry about that process, right? Take Profit Trader has no V40 right now. Yeah, 50K have okay activation fees. Yeah, because if it's 50K, it's 189 plus $40, right? Oh, this is one-time fee. Let's say one. Oh, it's a one-time fee, as in it's not monthly reoccurring. That's why. Never mind. Yeah, 50K is pretty usually enough. Keep size down. You don't really need the big accounts. because you know it's 9,000 profit target on 150K is pretty big, right? Yeah, TPT is definitely good. I have the 4 accounts that I'm copy trading right now. I just got them a couple days ago, and they are up $154 in each of them. 159 actually, roughly.
What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chat, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild, while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too. One of y'all lying. I don't trust you.
Oil's going up and the Nasdaq too. One of you lying. I don't trust you. Yeah, the only bad thing about TPT is you only have 1 month to pass it, right? So that's why I usually recommend trading with Lucid, right? Then you don't have to rush through it, right? If you do the Lucid Flex account, it's a one-time fee. It's back to pricing under $100, one-time fee, no activation fee, and there's no rush on it. You can trade it for 3 months before you pass it. It doesn't matter. So that's the one downfall at TPT is if you get to the end of the month and you haven't passed it, you got to pay again, right? You got to pay again. Yeah, so keep that in mind. That's why Lucid's so popular. And then again with Top 1 futures, it's 189 plus 40. So what? 230 for a 50K funded account if you can pass it. So Clee, Dave, take an MCL short so I can live vicariously through you. I've only taken one trade ever on oil. So, and we're probably actually, I got to end the stream pretty much here in a minute. So I got to get to bed here. So I won't be taking any trades. But I had a fun night tonight, guys. Thank you for being here. The comment section was awesome. Lots of good interactions. The chat was getting really involved, helping everybody out. So I appreciate you guys. So I think I am going to wrap it up here. I do have to get to bed. I still have to take Frank for a walk, and then I'll be up for 6:30 a.m. So right now it's 11 p.m. for me, and I got to be up for 6:30 a.m. for market open tomorrow morning. So I'm usually up at about 5:50. So let's wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for an amazing stream tonight. All the chats, all the conversations, it was really good. Oh my god, I took some CL. I didn't know it was $10 a tick and 3.85 times. Woo. Yeah, careful. You got to be careful on CL, bro. Miss K, thank you. Wow, we got to 90. We're up at 1,090 subscribers now, guys. Are you serious? Really? That's crazy. How many subscribers? We're at 1,040 or something. So we got another 50 subscribers tonight. Over 50 subscribers tonight. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys. We took out Randy Baines. We're beating Randy. Woo! I'm going to have to take a picture of that and send it to him. Yeah, sorry, brother. We got to wait for Sunday for the giveaways. But after the 4th Sunday, I can apply again to Lucid to get some more accounts. So I got to wait 21 days from my last coupon request to get some more. So, yeah. I gotta take a picture and send it to Randy. I'm ahead of you now, bro. I'm beating you. Woo, woo. Boom. So good, so good. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Love the support. You guys are spoiling me here. So let's do our usual shout out. I think it only does 50 people, so I hope I didn't miss anybody. But the top 50 fans here, Skeletor, Force Fed, Tony, Tofi, Kelly, my dad, Roy Stewart, Lilish Borker, Lafta, Crypto, Matthew, Yojim Blab, Angia, Red Hill, Clee Torres, Badass Games, Antonio, Jane Bond, Trade Owl, Trading Game, Kyle Shies. Sorry, bro. I hope I'm not butchering it. Cop Maps, Pamela, Lone Wolf, Jerry Trades, Miss K911, The Midnight, Zakaya, Saba, Topple Fiddle, Randy Trades, I Am Candled, a Heavy D, AG Trader number 500 subscriber. AG Trader was a 500 subscriber looking back. Oh geez. John O, Rob Miller, Rio, Adam, Shikra, Ranja, imitating Ranja Gap Boy, Ran Gap Boy, Drew 69 Malibu, Oleg, Wayne J, Ben, Augie, Mally, TNT, Paul, YouTube, Jonathan Gooden, Skull Crunch, Keith Matthew, Mick Riker. Just quick shout out to the people in the vertical stream too. We had Randy over there, Boris, Ethan, X Factor, Gambit. This is great. Honolulu for life. Cop Maps, Phil, All Crackskin, and yeah, Rob. We already said Rob. 5% in a day, exponential time. Yeah. Love it. That's so good. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. It's growing. Thank you, Butcher. See ya. Thanks, Jane. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. And we'll just do a little bass hits outro here. This is the original AI song, guys. So thank you. Peace out, everybody. Love you. Talking while saying our financial statements, yeah. Mr. Entry by tick, pain. Almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even. Market take this, market teasing. I'm just stacking little bass hits. 36 bucks, don't waste it. MNQ switch stops and a rip quick. You blink once, man, you miss it. We don't chase sides, but we pull back. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang and we stay lit. Just stacking up these bass hits. 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 Got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know they get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like what I do wrong. While the market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about cop deed and trades. Life advice meets with scalping plays. Someone so early, now the regret. Man, I should have held, yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little bass hits. Small wins, losses, that's it. MQ 50 out, then it dips quick. In reverses, yeah, that's that trick. We don't go big, we survive this. Funded accounts, so we thrive, kid. Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these bass hits. Yeah, just stacking up these bass hits. 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 Let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment I ever got. Got bears outside, got chickens too. Trying to trade futures while they eating food. Yeah. Stack it up, don't blow the account. One bad trade and you tapping out. Patience pays, yeah, that's legit. We ain't
and quit. NQ crazy, but we